should probably pause my BoJack Horseman because it's not copyright friendly. Hi guys, it's Sav. Welcome back to Book It, and we are moving right along with our spooky month. We are going right in from yesterday's book to today's book. We are talking about Family of Liars. So yesterday we talked about We Were Liars, which is the first book of this, and then this kind of plays as like a prequel. So just like the first book, this one also does have a map of like Beechwood Island and everything. This map is a little different because this map is before they built a house. So we have the actual big one, the dock, and then the boathouse, a cottage. This is the houses there, a staff building. There's a house here, I think, like in the new one. I think there's a house here, where the tennis court kind of is. So this is a prequel. This also does finally have a family tree, so we can kind of see what's going on and who belongs with who. So this one follows the story of Carrie Sinclair, the mother of Johnny. So for those that didn't read the first book, or if you didn't see the video from yesterday, stop. Don't watch this because I am going to spoil it. I'm giving you a moment to leave. Okay, so this book follows Carrie Sinclair, the mother of Johnny. As we all know that Johnny dies in the actual book. So the beginning of this book is like a sequel where like the first chapter is like her sitting there talking and like she feels like she's still seeing Johnny and she can't really figure out why, but we then cut it and it becomes a prequel. So it's kind of a weird little cut situation. So she's really down on her luck. Life kind of sucks. We go all the way back to when she was like in high school going into college or freshman year. She obviously has her sisters, but like she feels kind of alone because she's really struggling with the death of the fourth sister. So we know that there's 3 aunts that fight over the dad's money. There was actually originally 4 of them, but one of them did pass away. Sorry, I just got a text that I was not expecting to get at this time. Didn't know they were awake. So it is, basically she's really struggling with this. We see the entire family before all the children are born and realize that they were probably worse than the kids in the original books. Like, they lied so much more. They misbehaved more. Like, yes, the kids in We Were Liars were troublemakers, and obviously, they did things that made them pass away, which, like, yes, but at the end of the day, their parents were like 10 times worse. So we basically, all the sisters suck and they all undermine and they lie to everybody and they think of no one but themselves. And Carrie is really trying to like hold the family together, because she's like the glue basically, and she's trying to make all the sisters come together because they did lose one, and she's like trying to be there, but she's like kind of cuckoo, or she's psychic, I don't know, but she feels like she keeps seeing her little sister that passed away on the island. Everywhere she goes, she's with her little sister. This does play into the second book on how Katie was able to like see dead people. So like maybe the island itself is haunted and not just these people, because the sister did die on the island. So it's like, I don't know, something that kept, overall, nothing really kept me reading this book. Like, the plot sounds really good, right? Like, the plot sounds amazing. The writing from the first book, amazing. And then we start reading this one, and it's like, I feel like the writing really fell flat, and that really sucks for me. The only reason I finished it is because I was listening to it on an audiobook. So because I was listening to it on audiobook, it kind of like helped me going around. I was also building furniture at the time that I was doing it. I was building like, oh my gosh, my hairline looks crazy. I was building like a bunch of like tables and chairs. So like I wasn't really moving away, and I kind of just had my headphones in and was just doing my thing. So I was just like, I don't think I would have read this book. I feel like I would have put this book down and walked away if I hadn't have been listening to it in headphones. I loved the first one. The first book was a 5 out of 5. As you all know, like I don't give that out often. I loved the first book. This one did not live up, and I feel like there were some really cool ideas, and they had really cool way to connect the books together. That was awesome, but overall, I feel like they really just jumped, like, nothing jumped out at me in this book. Like, nothing was like, oh my god, I have to keep reading, I want to keep going. It was more just like, one of those things where I couldn't figure out why, and I was really trying to hold on and hope that it was like it would get better. But overall, this book didn't get better. Maybe they should have done a book based on somebody else. Like, I don't know. For some reason, this is the prequel, this is the sequel, this sucked. The actual book was good, but I did like it. There were a couple parts in it, but like overall, not really. I gave this book a 3 out of 5 because I was feeling very generous at the time of my reading. I feel like I should change it, but I already have it set in stone, so I'm just going to keep it. I gave it a 3 out of 5. Honestly, I would say read the first one. You can kind of skip this one if you don't want to. It's not really like a necessity. But yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps me out so much more than you can possibly think. Also, it is free. And follow my Goodreads. It's in the link below. That'll tell you every book that I'm currently reading, the books that I just finished, the books that I want to read next, stuff like that. And it kind of gives you a sneak preview into like my full thoughts on a book, because I don't obviously put them all down on, you know, a video, but I do write them all out. So yes, that is it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye.